first card is going to deal with the recent past, last year, last month, last second, person, place, or situation. You have the Page of Swords. Okay. So these cards usually look kind of sad, so don't worry. They're beautiful, right? They're called beautiful creatures. So the Page of Swords, it's a message. It's a messenger. Swords are about your thoughts, about the words. So maybe remembering something that was said. Oh, see, there was fireworks still, I guess. It's like the next day already, but okay. So a bit of research. There's somebody really looking into something, trying to figure out, what you're doing. Maybe that's social media type stuff. Looking at the sites, I've seen some pictures even. There's some memories, some of that nostalgia happening. Others of you, this is just doing a lot of thinking, gathering a lot of information, or someone else. This could be job related as well, like really looking into your background, um, waiting on the test to come back. This could have been an interview and they're looking through all the paperwork, human resource type stuff. So someone's really looking into you, looking into your information, good or bad. Hopefully it's all good, right? But yes, something like this. Okay, so I also see like cleaning out of wherever the garage or the basement or wherever you have a lot of letters and objects, cleaning that out and remembering certain things, a person, and that, making you feel a certain type of way. Also wondering if you should donate. I feel like if this was a loss, you might be having some people around you, family members, that might be worried about, how you're doing and might be telling you like, hey, it's kind of time to, donate this or put that away. Everybody, grieves in their own time, obviously. So don't, if you don't feel like it, that's on you. You do whatever makes you feel better. But it seems like some of you guys know that it's kind of time to let someone go, because it's time to look to see what else is out there, A little bit of stuck in the past. Those memories are really flooding in. Present energy. You have the Seven of Cups. So this is a bit of delusions, confusion, a lot of emotion. A lot of emotion here. I feel like someone is trying to make you feel that what you're feeling is not real, or you shouldn't feel what you're feeling. But they don't feel it, right? You feel what you feel. So they can't really tell you what you're thinking about what you're feeling. There's even something about wanting, seeking out counsel, or telling you should go seek counsel, counseling. Others, this is more in the legal form, where it might be necessary to seek, a professional um, for this paperwork, this information that is not making sense or it's just overwhelming. You might want to do it yourself, but because it's so technical and so, legal, maybe you could find some help, at least second opinion. Could be even medical advice, second opinion on a diagnosis or something like this. Okay. So that's the way it feels. It feels like there's a lot of confusion about all this information, all this stuff that has overwhelmed you for a while. Some of you might be dealing with someone that's kind of like a hoarder, that just keeps so much information, and that has kept them kind of stuck in that part of their life. Like, let's say someone really, like the 80s. This is just an example. They just got all kinds of 80s memorabilia, you know, but to an extreme. This is like an extreme of that type of, objects, just collecting a lot of stuff that is very cluttering. It clutters. If you have a lot of objects, a lot of things in your environment, in your home, in your office, in your garage, even, it kind of clutters your energy too. So there's a need to have less, keep what you need and donate the rest, or I don't know, put it in an actual storage bin, a storage place. I don't know, that's what they want you to know for some of you. And in your near future, you have the King of Cups. Okay, I like this. So this would be water, more water energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, or Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. You could just, have this in your chart. But this is about love. This is about opening your heart to love. Some of you guys intuitively know why you haven't moved on, or why they haven't moved on. There's something about, there's just no point. Fireworks. There's no fireworks, apparently, like it used to be. There's no point in opening your heart to anyone else because you feel that that you would not love someone like you did this person, this friend. There's also a lot of friendship energy here. It could have been a friendship that, just went astray, or there were some words said and, there hasn't been communication, and it's wondering, how to get back to this friendship, or would it ever be the same type thing. But in your near future, there is new love coming. There is the opportunity. There is you feeling that way again, that happiness again. And that's, again, if you guys are feeling this way. This, I feel, will probably not resonate with a lot of you, but this is the type of energy that I'm feeling like, something happened. There was a disappointment, something very disillusioned, took some hope away, feeling it would never be the same. You never find someone like them, and why even try in order just to get disappointed type thing. But the universe is trying to help you make sense of this. And by universe, it's, whoever it is that you believe in. Everybody believes in whoever their creator is. I don't know. Higher self. There's a lot of care, self-care needed. A lot of not putting yourself down, not beating yourself up about whatever this is. There might be feeling of guilt, like it was your fault it happened. And it could be the other way around, right? Somebody really wants to offer you this cup. It looks like it's a king or queen, right? Doesn't matter. Beneath the deck, you have Temperance. This is Sagittarius energy. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius for some of you. It doesn't have to be, right? This is all about balance, patience, and balance. Doing things in moderation. There might be a little bit of overindulgence that's been happening. A way to fill that void, to numb, a lot of numbing, whatever it is that is done to not feel anything, because apparently, look at that, feeling something is too hard. So it's better to feel nothing at all. Sometimes we feel this way. There's a need to get that emotional balance back. There's been a lot of, how should I say, you could have been dealing with someone that's been emotionally imbalanced, emotionally detached, or they feel that this is how you are. It's very hard to get you to open your heart. It's hard to get you to, talk about what is really causing you this feeling. Obviously, it has something to do with something from the past and really wanting to avoid repeating the past, which would make sense. And that's where that counseling thing, that mediator, a third person, maybe needing to be involved for that extra support. So there's a need for some support, however you feel comfortable, whether it's going to an actual support group or being a part of a support organization like, the AA or, those types of groups that has to do with whatever it is that you guys, some of you are dealing with, whatever might have you feeling wounded and feeling like, when are you going to heal, right? Also, just a good friend. Maybe you're missing that good friend, that person that you would trust and you could talk about all this with. Is probably not around for whatever reason. And my condolences if it's, a loss like that. But any loss, when they're not in your environment anymore, when they're not in your everyday anymore, you know, it's felt. It's felt. So, also a little bit of something about our inheritance, some kind of paperwork that has to do with someone that has passed, finding that paperwork. Let's see, what is this Page of Swords? My Aries is temporary. Okay, here we go. You have the Six of Cups, more cups. This has to do with the past. Ex, someone that you knew in the past, someone that you knew when you were, at a different stage in your life. It wasn't the right time. Perhaps this is a lot of soulmate energy. Remember, soulmate doesn't have to be all romantic, right? It could just be our family is part of our soul family, our friends. We're all, you recognize each other's soul for a reason. So many times, a lot of times, there's something that is to learn from meeting them, from knowing them. Season and a reason, right? Everybody's around for a season and a reason. And this has to do with some kind of, I do feel for a small person, there is someone really looking into your past or knowing what you've gone through in your past and wanting to help, but the heart chakra is not really trying to let anybody in. And again, could definitely be work related where they're actually looking into your past, your work history, your background, your resume, seeing if it's legit. It could have to do with children too. There's a lot of, I'm just feeling a lot of memories, remembering. Hey, where'd you come from, lady? I didn't even see you. Okay. A mother that was just not all there, huh? You have the Queen of Pentacles. I didn't even see her until now. Because I'm not really looking at the cards. I'm like looking at the screen while I'm talking to you guys. But the Queen of Pentacles. So I'll put you right there. Some of you guys might have lost a mother or someone that you really considered to be a mother. They gave you that kind of advice. A good friend. And others are remembering how your parent was not very stable. And maybe this is that psychological issue. They could have treated you a certain way, and you might be blaming them for somebody here. I don't know who. Somebody here is blaming the parent for how they are now. Like, if my mom didn't drink so much, if my dad didn't drink so much, if they didn't work so much, if they were around, I would be a totally different person now. I would be in a different level of education, something like this. Something about the childhood would have been something very traumatic is really coming out now. Could have, really, whoa, okay. My cards just want to jump out now. Apparently, that's what's going on. All of a sudden, something that was blocked, hidden, blocked away is coming out in some way, some form. Can't be avoided anymore. Could be through going to see what is those doctors, hypnosis or some kind of retreat, spiritual retreat, is really bringing out some memories that are flooding, feeling very overwhelming. There's a lot of water, a lot of emotion. Oh my God. See, look at that. Confusion. Let's try that again, my Aries. Let's see, what is this? Seven of Cups. Somebody's feeling like what's real and what's not, how to cut through the illusions. There could be some bipolar issues, or they think somebody thinks somebody's delusional. That's what I could say. Okay, you have Death. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. So what I really feel is that, I'm just saying what I'm feeling. It's feeling very heavy. It feels like there was a loss, there was a death, something happened, and it really took a toll. Obviously, why not? It's a loss. A loss is going to be, feel this way. We're human. And let's say that this is a couple or even a siblings. It seems like one side is saying you should be over it. You should have already healed from this. Why are you not done with this? Why are you feeling the same way? What's wrong with you? Accusing someone or making someone feel bad about the way that they're feeling, discrediting their emotions, not making them feel normal even for feeling the way that they feel, which is painful. It hurts when someone thinks that you should be over someone or something that has happened. Even if it happened to the both of you, everybody mourns differently, grieves differently. So there is that whole, you're crazy. I'm not telling you you're crazy, my Aries. I'm saying this is the conversation. It's like, you're crazy to feel this way. And then also for some of you guys that are dealing with some kind of third party situation, if there was someone that, went out of wedlock, I feel like one of the people involved are saying, you should be over me doing that to you. You said you would be over it, but you're not over it. You're crazy accusing me of doing this. That was in the past. I'm not doing that just because I did that in the past. So for some of you, yeah, they're still doing it. That's why you feel the way you feel. For others of you, you already know there's really nothing there, but, it's that insecurity that, well, what if? It happened before. So unable to let something go. Okay, what is this King of Cups? King of Cups is clarified by the Four of Cups. More cups, emotions, feelings. So you see those three cups down there? This is someone really focusing on what was lost, on the promises, disillusioned, expecting everything to be the same because it's been the same, right? Unable to look at this cup. The universe is trying to bring you this new love, this new opportunity, this king or queen over here. Somebody is fascinated with you. They would love to, bring you that happiness or help you get out of whatever this is. It's there. It's waiting. It's right here. But because of what happened, it's hard to even look up because everything's been the same. Why would you believe, right? I'm not telling you not to. I'm saying this is the feelings, the emotions that are happening. Why expect it to be different if it's always the same? They promised me the world. They promised me they're not going to leave me. They promise and promise and promise, and they always leave. So there's some abandonment issues for some of you. But the opportunity is there. But, your life. It's your life. But intuitively, I feel like a lot of you guys kind of know this, that it's time, but it's just not worth it, or why even try? You have the Five of Swords. So this is a challenge. Fives are about challenges. And then you have the World. The challenge is to end it and start something new. So there's a need for closure, not repeating the same thing, same cycles, not being too much in your head about it. Yes, there's a lot of conflict, mental conflict. The challenge is for you to believe this, for you to do this. But there's confusion because people keep kind of telling you what to think, telling you what they think. They make sense, but it seems a bit for in their favor, meaning they're doing it for their own reasons. I mean, it would make sense, right, to start something new, but it's not always easy to start something new. It's not easy to get out of feeling this way in your thoughts. You might need some more support, some more help, some more time. Maybe it's just not time. And I feel like somebody's trying to rush someone because they're trying to start something else. Again, it doesn't have to be malicious. In their side, they're thinking, the best thing for Aries would be to just let that go and start this brand new thing. And I feel that that would make them feel better. I feel that that would get them on this next path. Why don't they put themselves out there? Why don't they try? This is what they would love to do. So it could be coming from a good place. But it's just, I feel a lot of stubbornness too. Like, the more you tell me to do this, the more I'm not going to do it. Just because you do it, because you say it's not so. So, you know, I feel like you guys just don't want to do it yet. And the more you're pressured to do so, it's making it harder. And I feel like it'll even take longer. Beneath the deck, you have the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. This is that intuition. Could be dealing with a Pisces, doesn't have to be. So the High Priestess is your intuition, is your knowing, right? That inner knowing. This is someone that is all-knowing. They keep a lot of information to their chest, like they don't necessarily want to say what's on their mind. You might not want to tell people why you don't do what they expect to do, or they feel that you're secretive, that you're not telling them everything, they don't understand what's keeping you from this next step or whatever. But with the High Priestess in reverse, I feel that you will slowly, you know, once you feel more grounded, once you get your footing, you will slowly release what needs to be released. Others of you, this is you asking, the universe, like, why am I feeling this way? Why haven't I gotten over this? Why, whatever. But the universe is kind of trying to tell you too, like, you don't have to know it all. You kind of have to, I know it sounds horrible, but feel that hurt and that sad. And a lot of you guys are saying, I already did, I already have. How much longer, right? there's something that you're not getting yet that still needs to be healed. But it is, they are releasing it to you slowly. And unfortunately, that's what a lot of you don't want. You don't want it slowly, right? You wish they could just tell me already. Tell me what it is so I can get over it, so I can go to the right, class, or I can go to the right job. Just tell me the freaking answer. I understand. But in time, there's a lot of patience. There's a lot of things that are being worked on your behalf behind the scenes that you can't see. So you might feel like you're not heard, like, nobody cares, like nobody is supporting you. But I'm trying to tell you, my Aries, they are listening. And don't don't rush it or try not to. You know what? I'm not going to tell you what to do. I don't know why I always end up trying to tell you what to do. Everybody is going through a different stage, and however you're feeling, that's how you're feeling, and you're going to see why. And just try day by day, step up, day by day. Every day is a different day, different feeling, different energy, different people. There's connections. Ooh, I like this one. Congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. See, you're divinely guided. See, the fireworks are saying so too. You are divinely guided. You are divinely protected. Let me give you one more. This is the advice from the divine, your higher self, whoever it is that you believe in. You. That's too many. I just want one. Can we get one more for my Aries? Very stuck, huh? Cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for you all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. There you go, my Aries. I feel like people are trying to work with you, but it's kind of hard to trust them. You're kind of you're Aries. You prefer to do it yourself, right? You don't feel it's done right unless you do it yourself. But you guys are good at delegating. Do some delegating. There you go.